our #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The implementation of technology in the classrooms tops the agenda for the Ministry of Education. And thanks to a donation by some private partners, students at the Hugh Campbell Primary School will be able to learn using the latest in technology. Jamila Mizik reports.
Students at the Hugh Campbell Primary School receiving some new learning tools courtesy of Independent Maritime Services and telecommunications company Alive. The students were gifted with brand new laptops. Captain Williamson says although the company has only been around for 4 years, giving back is a big priority. He says it was always the belief of one of their fallen partners, Philip Thomas Jr., to invest in the lives of young people.
He passed away in the storm, and again, we thought it's very important that we kind of push forward with his legacy. That's the reason why we are today. Again, on behalf of Independent Maritime Services, we have organized 18 laptops for you. 18 laptops.
Just like to thank Maritime Services for involving us in this project. It came quite late, and we had to rush around yesterday, but we've got everything working. I'd like to thank the school for giving us the opportunity to help where we can. And I think Maritime guys said it all, really. Just make best use of it. If there's anything else that we can do to help at Alive, we're only a phone call away.
Principal at Hugh Campbell Primary School, Rodney Bethel, says the donation is quite meaningful as technology is an important part of the learning process.
Technology in the classroom results in students becoming critical thinkers, active learners, and this leads to improved academic performance, which is the goal of every educational institution. And Hugh Campbell is no exception.
On hand for the donation was District Superintendent Ivan Butler, who says the introduction of technology in the classrooms is not only the responsibility of the government, adding that it is thanks to private partners like Independent Maritime Services and Alive, who continue to make it possible.
This school, like every other school on Grand Bahama, has been outfitted with high-speed internet, fiber optic cable, so our students can access the internet. And I know that Alive has partnered with the government in that. And so today these donations of laptop will go very far in our students achieving their dreams of internet surfing and learning more and more through technology.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
We now go to our weekly Generation Y report. We are traveling west tonight for the story of a young business owner. In this report, she shares how she got involved in the world of business. Italia Hall has more.
Vanessa Grant, a graduate of the Bishop Michael Eldon High School, says she always wanted to become a business owner. Following high school, she went off to college, and after receiving a bachelor's degree from Florida A&M University, she returned home and had this thought.
I was sitting down and then I was like, I need to do something.
Well, that thought turned into a reality. She noticed an ideal spot for a restaurant and bar near her home in the 8 Mile Rock community, and with the help of her family, she built a business from the ground up.
So I came over here and this was literally just bush. So we got the cutlass one day and we started doing it, and this was the result.
And get this, the flooring, chairs, and tables were all made out of pallets, which she constructed herself. The young business owner says this proves that you can use common everyday items to your advantage.
I didn't want to just wait around. When I thought it was the most innovative way for me to bring this to life, the most cost-friendly thing for me to bring it all together, and I went with pallets. I found they are everywhere. So I collected them. It just goes to show that you can use the resources around you. You don't have to go out and buy things all of the time.
She says it was important for her to do something in her community, and going forward, she would like to see more people support the younger generation. She also had this tip for others who want to start a business.
Don't let people discourage you. Because you can have people saying, hey, this ain't gonna work. This definitely won't work. Let that be the drive for you to say, hey, I'll show you that it will work.
And on to some sad news. Tonight, well-known Grand Bahama businessman Neville Knowles has died. The 72-year-old Rotarian businessman and pharmacist passed away last week after a long battle with multiple sclerosis. Knowles was perhaps best remembered for LMR Drugs downtown Freeport and later moved to Chappie's Pharmacy on East Sunrise Highway. A founding member of Calvary Bible Church, Knowles will be laid to rest this weekend following a service of Thanksgiving on Saturday morning at Calvary Bible Church on Cromwell Drive. And that's a look at stories making news this evening. Where we go, what's happening in sports?
Well, the spread of the coronavirus is beginning to affect sporting organizations all over the world, and we spoke to the president of the Bahamas Olympic Committee on their plans for the Olympic Games.
Stay with us. Knowles has a check on sports when we come back.